Hi everyone and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a top 5 Wednesday, and in fact my first ever top 5 Wednesday. How exciting. I can't wait to start doing videos in this series because it's just amazing. I think it's going to be great fun. I'd like to say thank you to Ginger Reads Lainey for starting this series. I'll leave a link to her in the description box below. I will also leave a link to the Goodreads group as well, where you can check out all of the participants and find lots of links to different kinds of videos that people have made. If you're on Twitter, don't forget to search for the hashtag top 5 Wednesday family, which is another great way to connect with people. This week we're talking about top 5 favourite worlds, and this is very exciting for me. I can't wait to start off this series by talking about these. I read for escapism, and when there's a completely different world to the one that we live in, particularly fantasy worlds, it's just fantastic. You can't help just being thrown into it, and you can just escape to somewhere completely different. World building definitely enhances books in many different ways, and I'm just so excited. I have to admit, I struggled to rank these because the worlds are all quite different, so it's kind of hard to compare them, but I tried my best. I promise I tried my best. So let's get on with today's Top 5 Wednesday and talk about my top 5 favourite fictional worlds. In 5th place this week, I'm going to give it to The World in the Chaos Walking series by Patrick Ness, because I was really captivated by the world from the very first page. The idea is fantastic. Every living creature can hear one another's thoughts through images and words and noises and sounds. It's just fantastic. You know, I really was grabbed into the idea, and I just thought, you know, amazing. You know, it really set the series off really well. I can't wait to read more, because I have to be honest, I've only read the first book, but I loved it. I loved the exploration of the world. I can't wait to read more and find out how the world building continues. In 4th place, I've given it to Northern Lights by Philip Pullman, and in fact, the worlds of Northern Lights. I'm saying it plural because there are quite a lot of worlds. I suppose you could describe it as a multiverse or something, you know? Use words like that, it always sounds good. The main world in the first book is Lyra's world, and this is the world where Lyra was born, the world where most characters come from, and the setting for the majority, I think, or actually all of the first book. The second world to mention is Will's world, which takes part in the second book, The Subtle Knife. This is the world that we live in, so it's the normal world. I haven't actually read all of that book because I got it from the library, and then I didn't continue because I had to send it back, which is a shame, but I want to read it fully at some point because I love the worlds. Fantasy worlds are always good. I think you can't beat a fantasy world that you're just thrown into, and that is exactly the case with Northern Lights. In 3rd place this week, I've chosen the world of Narnia in the Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis, one of my favourite childhood series. It's so good. I think the idea is really gripping for anyone that reads this series. The world building is on point. You know, Narnia was created by the great lion Aslan, and it's a place of mythical creatures, talking animals, magic. Oh my gosh, epic, exciting stuff. It's just a great world. I absolutely love it. In 2nd place this week, I have to admit it was very close between 2nd and 1st place. I didn't know which one to give, but I have given 2nd place to Panem in The Hunger Games, of course by Suzanne Collins. My favourite trilogy ever. I love it. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, I love it. Actually, it's not really perfect as Mockingjay, but still I think overall it's just got a great impression on me. I really have loved it, and I obviously still love it. The world is actually a post-apocalyptic dystopian world run by a brutal totalitarian government, which is intense, you know, cool ideas there. Well, obviously that kind of government isn't cool, but you know, it's a great thing to read about. Everyone knows we've got the capital, which is presented in this very extravagant way, amazing colours, particularly seen in the film as well. And then you've got the different districts, 1 to 12, the differences between the poor and the rich. I love the way that was explored. Contrasts in literature, I love it. And I just think the way the different characters were affected by the world and where they live in the world was fantastic. And I just can't help but love the world of Panem. In 1st place this week, I've decided to select Hogwarts in the world of Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling, because Hogwarts, wow. It's amazing. I think everyone wants to go there, and the reason why I chose it for 1st place is because it really has a long-lasting impression on me. And I think anyone that reads the book, it's just such an influential book. I love all the school stuff, you know, the School of Magic where all these amazing, cool, magical kids go. I just think it's great. I love the school life, how that's explored, the student life, of course, and the day-to-day school stuff. It's so interesting to read because the school is so different to the school that I go to and the school that anyone goes to, I think. You've got the different houses as well, Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff and Slytherin. I just think that's amazing, and all in all the world is perfect. Right, these are the top 5 favourite fictional worlds that I've chosen for this week. I really love them all. I would definitely recommend all of these books. Thank you for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, thank you and see you all again later.